Can everybody hear me okay? Yes, yes. Some of you are muted, some of you are not. Hey, everybody. I think I see some new faces, so I always get so stinking excited. Who's that? Awesome. Brittany Kinney, you are a newer coach, right? I think so. Yes. Sorry, I just love seeing new faces. So exciting. So welcome to the team call. We are doing something wild and crazy, and we're just going for it. So I'm super excited. It was a little bit of, I don't know, out of the blue. One of our leaders on the team posted this 7 days to diamond, how she was going for it. And I just thought, you know what? I love this. This year has been amazing. We have come together and did Hustle and Heart, and then we did another group, and I just know we're going to get to the end of this year, and it wasn't going to be that one thing that just like blew us out. It's going to be all these little spurts that we are all just coming together and working hard to change our own lives, as well as, everybody in our organization, as well as our challengers. So we are going to take the next 7 days and really give it our all to go diamond. So some of you have maybe like a coach or two away and that's it. Some of you are brand new. So I just think that's amazing that you're here and you're saying, hey, I'm going all in. I'm going for it. So I want to just like first things first, cover mindset, because I really believe that if you're saying I'm going to go all in, automatically there's going to be some things that pop up. Automatically there are going to be some things that get in the way. So for me, I'm committed to, we're in summer break and I've been sleeping in and I'm tired, and look at Shannon right there. And that's how I feel right now. So I am, setting my alarm, and I'm committed, to get up. And I think knowing that you guys are just as committed as I am, when it goes off, it's going to be so much easier for me to get up. So 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., I'm committed to getting up and getting in those 20 invites. I've already started. So I know if you're here, then you already have this printed. I know that you've already got your map printed out, so we don't have to cover that. We talked about that in the last 3 days. They're in our group. I really do think it's imperative that you print them off. This is a tracking system. This is something that you are going to have to strategize, think through, plan out. So you're going to want, I just don't want you to be on a whim, just sending out random invites. So you can see mine here. I've already gone for it. My assistant is an artist, and so she adds, to everything I do. So she was assisting me there, but I've already gone for it, and I have already signed up a coach. So it's already started because I've got these 20 invites going, these conversations. So what I'm doing is just writing their name, what we talked about. If they, I've got some that said, follow me September 1st. I just got that, little note there for myself. So at the top, every single day, we are all committed to posting a before and after, whether you're a new coach or not. If you are a brand new coach, trust me, ask somebody in the team page, does anybody have any 21-day fix before and afters? Somebody will share them with you. They're out there, so you don't have to worry about that. If you are a coach who's been coaching, then you have challengers of your own. So the formula that the video talked about, that's in that 7-day group, so I hope you've all seen it, but he talked about this specific formula that works. Posting a before and after picture every day, posting a video workout. So if you haven't done that, get uncomfortable and do it. It's actually super fun and easy, and you'll see all these likes and comments. Sam did one that I think is, I don't know how many, 10 to 20,000. This is amazing. So, and mine don't get that crazy, but it's so fun to see all those likes and comments. So do your workouts, post a recipe. These are everyday, guys, a recipe of some sort. A motivational quote, and then here's my extra challenge to you, a business opportunity post. And I'm going to speak about this because a few of the other Diamonds and Star Diamonds and I have had some conversations about this, and that really is what's going to get some of those business builders' attention. So that's what's going to perk up the people that are looking to leave their jobs, that are looking to, create freedom and wealth for their family. That's what's going to get their attention. So you do want to be posting about the income. So whether you're making $20, $50, $100, $1,000 a week, you don't have to say numbers, but you really can get creative and think about what that money's paying for. So I want you to share something about the business opportunity every single day. I've already started, and I'm just already getting messages coming at me. I've gotten 3 in the last 2 days because I did one yesterday and I did one today. Go ahead. Sorry, somebody. So I'm going to encourage you to add that to your list. Add that to the bottom, and just that's an extra check mark each day. So this is what we're all going to be doing every single day, and we're going to be mapping it out. You're just going to be strategizing where you're going to place your coaches. If you're brand new and you need, some assistance with how to do that, get with your sponsor coach, and we'll all be happy to help you do that. But like I said, I'm going to talk about mindset because I really think you have to start this week with belief. I actually looked at the definitions of belief and doubt because this is such a big deal. I have conversations with coaches on the regular, struggling with doubt, fear. Someone gave them a nasty comment and it, set them back, or they let that get in their way. They let it, let their business and their personal self backslide. So belief is an acceptance that a statement is true or something exists, or trust, faith, or confidence in something or someone. So belief looks at an obstacle and immediately minimizes it no matter how large or intimidating. We're taking 7 days to complete a goal that some people take a year to do. I've seen that happen. So we're taking 7 days where you can look at it like a big mountain, or you can just sit here and really truly believe that you're here for a reason. Right now, we're in this together. You're not alone. We're going at this together. So obstacles are dwarfed by the complete assurance that it does not measure up to your personal belief. This allows you to not only move through difficult circumstances faster, it also allows you to find solutions and ultimately turn seemingly negative situations into a positive forward progress. So that's belief. And what I want to speak about doubt is if you let an ounce of it get in your way, if you let an ounce of those thoughts come through your mind, or like, never mind, or I got 10 no's, or out of the 20 invites, one person said, yes, or you have to hold on to that one, because that's one person. There's millions of people out there right now that need to hear from you, that want to hear from you, that need this business opportunity. They need to be a part of this team. They need this. So I want you to be thinking about that person. So out of the 20, if tomorrow you get up at 5 on fire, excitement, energy, ready to go, you get a crap ton of no's, no thank yous, oh, I'm with so-and-so, or I've heard about that, that's okay. Don't let it interfere with your fire, your belief in yourself as a coach, and this team as a whole, and these products that we represent, right? Okay, so doubt is a feeling of uncertainty or a lack of conviction. It's fear, something to be afraid of, which you have nothing. Doubt looks at almost any circumstance, good or bad, and is immediately intimidated, thus believing that the outcome will be negative. Doubt defeats the possibility of any forward progress because it is rooted in the acceptance of failure. So we're not allowing doubt to creep in at all. We're not going to give it an ounce of energy, one bit. So one thing that Amber and I were chatting about before the call was we would love for everybody, I'm sure we've all heard Shannon's call about not giving a shit, or however she said it, about what anybody thinks, but I'm going to listen to it again because I love it, and I'm going to encourage you guys to go back to that call and listen to it. It's really not caring about what anybody thinks, believing, and just going for it, right? And 2 more things I want to read really quick out of this book, which, by the way, I'm going back into, y'all. I love it. I'm reading her again. So she talked about the moment you have the audacity to start believing in the not yet seen, your reality will begin to shift. She said the following is hugely important, so please pay very close attention. You have to change your thinking first, and then the evidence appears. The big mistake that people make is that we do it the other way around. We demand to see the evidence before we believe it to be true. So right now we are believing and saying, I'm a top coach. I'm making six figures. This is who I am. You have to believe it. You have to speak like it before it even happens. Jump and find your wings on the way. That's what we're doing. So we're going in. So that's how I want to start talking about belief and all the things that we know we have to do each and every day, right? And I want to turn it over. I know Sam is already a few days into this. So I can't wait to hear how that's going, her tips, and then Amber and Shannon, a few other girls. I want to hear from you to get everybody excited and ready. So go ahead, girl.
Yay. Okay. Our group actually started on Monday. It was from some of my success partners and I started. I think we have like 25 or so in it. And first of all, it's like any other group. You're going to go in and you're going to have people that are all amped the first day, and the second day you don't hear anything. So it's kind of like, not to be a hard ass or anything, but we put the video, I don't know if you guys have seen it, it's a Jimmy Hayes video. And he posted, it was very blunt to the point. We loved it. He basically was giving a little tough love. He said, Coaches in Beachbody signed 34,000 coaches last month. You can't sign 12? Wow. I mean, it's harsh, but it's kind of like a reality. Like, you can do this. It's 7 days. Yes, 20 invites is a lot. We all know this, but it's 7 days. Like, how bad do you want it? If you don't want it, then that's fine too. But if you really want this and you really want Diamond, you've been pushing, it's what you want, not what your coach wants, what you want, it's 7 days to give it all you've got. And like Jen and I said, if you don't hit Diamond, you're going to be pretty damn close. Like, you're going to be. And we had a girl, I think we're on day 3. She was at 0, Success Club 0, and she's at 12 today. Just from like invites, just hammering it out. And one of the things too that we said, you're sending 20 messages, but it doesn't all have to be on Facebook. You can kind of spread those out like Instagram, emailing, Facebook. And I know we all love, our classic invites that we've all kind of become accustomed to. But when you're doing a push like this with a team, you have to be very careful about how you're wording it, because you're all going to have the same friends and you don't want someone to get the same exact message from like 4 different coaches, because that just makes everyone look bad. So I would take the template and kind of switch a lot of it around, like kind of, non-plagiarism, and then just send it out that way, to where if someone gets a message from me, Amber, Jen, and Shannon, they're all different. They're not going to say, oh, we just got blasted by 4 coaches with the same message. So, and one of the last things that Jimmy said is being fired up tonight and being so excited means nothing tomorrow morning. If you don't put forward the effort to do what, we're going to do, it doesn't matter. So if you want Diamond, you can get Diamond. You just have to go after it. So I completely believe in this process. The PDF file is amazing. The way you can just write everything in there. And like Jen said, you can write, what you talk to them about, and it's 7 days. So I know I'm going to join again for 7 days for Ryan's account and just keep going. So I'll pass it on now.
Love that. And that's so true. Action. Really, we can talk all we want about rah, 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 go, go, go. This is what we're going to do. It's taking all of it and putting it into action tomorrow. Love it. Okay.
I'll go now. I actually heard a quote and it kind of like changed my whole thinking. So I want to talk about the inviting part of it and how important that is. The only reason why I got to Diamond was because I just said, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm inviting everybody that I know, anybody I think would be a good coach, anybody that I think could benefit. I mean, I just started inviting like crazy. And I put, a personal spin on it. I didn't make it, just like join my challenge group or anything like that. I spent time and conversations with people, but I heard this on a movie the other night, and the guy said, fear and courage are the exact same feeling. Think about that. The pit that you get in your stomach when you do something that you're afraid of or that you have to have courage in doing, that pit, that feeling is the same exact feeling. It's how you act on that feeling that makes them different. And so you can either be scared of messages or you can have courage and do it. It's going to be the same feeling no matter what, but it's the action that makes them different. And if you're fearful, that person that you're sending the message to is going to feel that, or you might not do it at all. But if you act in courage and you believe in what you're doing and you just take that leap of faith and just send it out, then it will pay off. And it doesn't matter, like Jen, said, even if you don't actually hit diamond, your business is going to move forward. There's no way that you could do this for 7 days and not see growth. There's no way, because it works. Everybody that's done this before us has done the same thing. It's all the same behaviors. So if it didn't work, nobody would be earning 6 figures. Nobody would be hitting 15-star diamond. It's just a numbers game, and it's about actually applying everything that you've been taught. So I just want you guys to think about that when you go to send those scary 20 messages. Like, you can either be scared of it or you can have courage and believe in what you're doing, and the outcome is going to pay off. And that's it.
No, I love it. Who else? Shannon, what do you want to add, lady?
Hey. Okay. No, I think everyone's covered a good bit. I think Jen had a good point of going back and maybe watching the call I did before, so I don't want to say it all again, but basically that call, the whole point of it was just, who the hell cares what people are going to say or think? Like, do those daily posts, send those messages, because the people who need to hear it are going to see it and hear it. And, I feel like so many times you get caught up in like conversations with people where it's not going anywhere. They don't need what you have to offer at the time, and that's fine. But then you start to hold yourself back because you're continuing this conversation with someone thinking, oh, well, I can talk them into this, or maybe I can get them to do that. And meanwhile, you could have sent 5 more invitations. So this push is really going to get you out of that comfort zone of just talking to the same people over and over again, or following up with the same people, because each day you got to find 20 new people to talk to. And I know I'm just as guilty of that. So, it's really going to be exciting to contact. I mean, what's 7 times 20? It's 140 people, right? If I can do math. So, I mean, that's 140 new people that you're going to be contacting in 1 week. So odds are you're going to find 14 people that want to sign up with you. I mean, just right there, 10%. So, yeah, I think that's a great idea. I'm really excited about it. I'm doing it for Deke's account. And I know Claire is in the one group with Samantha's group, and she's already signed up. She signed up 3 coaches in 2 days. Amazing. So, it really, the system works. Yeah. So
if anybody needs scripts on how to really show the benefits of coaching, Shannon put that in the team page. So we can add that to our group too. I'm sure you've all seen it. And I have a great one that I'm starting to use regarding giving them the option of choosing hubby's account, because we all know that everybody does it and blah, blah, blah. But you really want them to understand that you are building that account, and let them have that choice. Would you like to be signed up there or with me? So I can share that as well, because that's what I'm focusing on, is getting my hubby to a strong diamond. So I really had to get myself really comfortable with communicating about that and them understanding. It's still me. I'm coaching. I coach all, the same, but they'll, they have to say, yeah, that's totally fine with me. If you got that in writing, then good to go. So I'll share that too, so you can use that too. We'll make sure I'll get those added tonight to the group. What else? Ashley, do you have anything you want to add?
No. One thing I will say is, like, when you're doing a push like this, don't lose sight of like taking proper care of your new coaches too. Because when I did that push, it was like I had 2 new coach calls every night because people were signing up like crazy, and I was trying to get them started right. And so, like, do make sure that you still do that, do your new coach call, maybe schedule it for next week. So it's like after the push, but don't leave those people hanging, because you want them to still get started strong and all of that, so that they're with you, when we do another push like this, and they see the benefits, and that they feel like, you're there to support them too. So like I said, maybe schedule your new coach calls for the next week when all this craziness isn't going on.
Super smart. Maybe even say, next Friday, we're going to do a Zoom. So it's a Zoom getting started right with all your new coaches. So you can just, lay it all out there at once. But so true. And then we have that ongoing training. That's really the beauty of that. If you ask me, I love that we just now have a system to get our new coaches plugged right into. And you really get to see the ones that are serious. You really get to see the ones that are working and the ones that aren't. Okay. Anybody have questions? I want to hear from you. Any thoughts? Anything? Everybody excited? I feel like I want to get to bed right now because I got to get up. Anything anybody want to add? No? Okay, so we're going for it tomorrow. Oh, yeah. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Picture.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think if I have anything else. So everybody is printed up, right? We got our trackers. We got our maps. We're ready to fill them in. And next Thursday, holy crap. I can't wait. I just can't wait to see it. And just like everybody else said, if you don't achieve it, that's okay. We're not setting our sights that we're not, but if you don't, you made a big push in your business and it's going to pay off. You are taking a leap with your business. So now you have all these new people, new conversations, you're getting people, you're like a ton of seeds planted. So I'm so happy that you're all here and we're all in this together. So I'm pumped. Okay, y'all, let me get a photo. I feel like I need to start wearing makeup for these calls. Gee. Okay, ready? Cute. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm going to jump off this and get it straight uploaded to YouTube to share it. And then, Shannon, would you just either tag or bring that call that you did up to the top of the team page? Maybe repost it so that we can, or in our 7-day group. Is it on YouTube? Okay, awesome. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. Have a great night. Bye. Yay! See you tomorrow.